Chasing market runners have been a very popular thing as the market has become super bullish on the 180-day 4-hour time frame. And in this video, I want to show you exactly how you can kind of get a better understanding on how to scan for maybe some pre-market or after market open runners, right? What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. And if you use the TD Ameritrade Think or Swim platform, I really hope that this video gets you one step closer to your overall goal. And if it does, please just make sure that you guys absolutely destroy that like button, okay? This is how it should look like if you're just getting started with your scan. I do want to remind you, if you have a paper trading account, you're not going to be able to add any study filters. You should still be able to do a very basic scan like this. If you want to reset your scan query, then just make sure you guys click reset right on over here on the right-hand side. The first thing that I want to look for, right, is if you're looking for market runners, it most likely means that there's going to be some form of volume, right? Volume activity, and that's the first parameter. Again, these are just filters. Again, just because I set a certain filter doesn't mean that you have to follow exactly like that. I want this video to be the very basis in which you build off of to build a scanner that's more suitable for you by you adding, again, different parameters that just make it more unique for your style of trading. So the first parameter that I'm going to add is I'm going to add a minimum volume of 100,000, okay? This will allow me to filter to make sure that only the stocks that have a minimum of 100,000 will pop up on my list. On top of that, one of the things that we want to make sure is, especially for the pre-market runners, we want to make sure that we see a difference based off of their last or previous trading price. So one of the things that we can do right on over here is actually just click last, and I personally don't like trading penny stocks. If you do, then again, you can set your own parameter uniquely to that and trade for stocks or with a minimum of less than $5 a share. I'm going to set mine for a minimum of $20 a share. Again, this is just preference, so you can set yours up to whatever minimum it is that you want with a maximum of $100 a share. So this will allow me to at least set that specific parameter that will act as another filter. I'm going to erase this one just so we have these two. And one of the things that you can see right away is I have 924 stocks that meet both criterias as of right now, meaning that they both have over 100,000 when it comes down to volume, and it trades in between $20 a share to $100 a share. Now, if I wanted this to be more unique, right? If I wanted it to be like in between $50 to in between $60, now this will only act as, again, another filter of now 50 to 100 stocks. And one of the things that I want to, make it just a little bit easier for you to be able to analyze, right? I mean, now you have the list of stocks. How is it that you're supposed to perform a technical analysis? Does it make sense to, okay, ticker symbol C. I'm going to go on over here and then add ticker symbol C. That process just takes a little bit longer. So what I want to show you is what you can do. You can actually just save this. So you can click here on the top right hand side. I apologize. This one on the top right hand side, click scan query. And one of the things that we can call this is we can call this a pre-market scanner, whatever it is that you want to call it, 2020. And then let's just throw a little smiley face on it because we can. Now we set that up as our own watch list. So that's our own scan query. And one of the things that we can do is we can just go right on over to our watch list and then actually find the ones that we have set up. And as you guys can see, I have mine set up right on over here. So by opening this, now I have all the stocks that meet this specific criteria. Now I can see them based off of their last price, net change, bid, and ask. One of the things that's very popular is we like to see percentage change. So you might want to remove some of these, and you also might want to maybe add a couple of more. So all I'm going to do here is add this percentage change. I'm going to keep the rest. I'm just going to open this up just a little bit more so I can see the percentage change. So I'm going to go like this, and actually I'm just going to remove one so it doesn't look so clogged. I'm going to remove both the bid, and I'm also going to remove the ask as it's not as important. Now I have everything it is that I believe I need, and one thing that I can do is with the TD Ameritrade Think or Swim platform, and by clicking it again now from top to bottom, these are the top movers. So this allows me to now go back to my charts, and instead of having to individually type in every single stock that I scanned for, now out of the 60 stocks that I added, right, so we can go back to our scan, this added 50 out of the 100 stocks. So actually I forgot to do one thing. These are only 50 stocks. So one thing that you can do is you can actually increase to whatever it is that the total number is. So this one's 107. I'm going to just put it at 110, right? So 110, I'm going to click scan. And again, a total of 109 popped up. So the really cool thing about this is now I can just update it by clicking Save Scan Query. I'm going to call it the same thing. It's going to ask me, do I want to replace it? I'm going to click yes. And by going on over here, it just updated this. So now it shows me from top to bottom, because I added the percentage change, the top movers versus the bottom movers. And again, this is just something that you can navigate through on the TD Ameritrade Think or Swim platform. So right on over here, if I want to break down any of the stocks that I now have on this specific list, all you have to make sure that you do is based off of your charts, there's this little link button. I have mine set up as one ret, right? I just need to make sure that this watch list is linked as well. So anytime that I click on something, it pops up right away. And as you see, this is a stock that gapped up 9.8% on the day. Moving down the list, I can just click on my little cursor. This one gapped up 5%, as you guys can see on the right-hand side. CPA gapped up 4.63%. DIN gapped up a total of 4.22%. And the list goes on. You can run this every single day. And again, I really hope that this very basic video on how to scan a stock can just get you one step closer to your overall goal. One of the last things that I want to leave you guys with is, again, a goal is something to work towards, not something that you necessarily have to hit every single day. Please do not be so obsessive about the idea of trying to make money when you are learning how to trade. You need to understand, like, when you're going to school, you need to focus on learning. So when it comes down to you actually accomplishing your degree, right, then you can actually focus on the making money part. You need to make sure that when you're focusing on learning how to trade, that is your main focus, and that making money is just the cherry on top throughout that entire process. And if you guys agree, make sure that you guys smash that like button. If you guys would like to see a more detailed and future video, comment that down below. And again, just make sure that you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to stay connected. We do run the largest Facebook group in the world for those who trade in the stock market with over 289,000 members, and that's that first link down below. If you guys want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, then just make sure you click the second link down below, learn a little bit more about the Learn Plan Profit group, and see if it's something that you find to be a good fit for you. If you do, then again, we will see you tomorrow at Market Open. /NQ just dropped below the middle VWAP, and I'm excited to see what opportunity it provides. Until then, we'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy, team.